Okay, what should I do for today? Because I want to do something for more aside more aside more different aside from collecting manga and anime. When I do my anime collection and manga collection videos, as well as otaku haul videos, what should I do? My DVD and Blu Ray collection? Yeah, I think it's time to do a video on my entire one I'm going to be doing on my DVD and Blu-ray collection video. So, it's time to do my DVD and Blu-ray collection. Hey guys, this is RuRoniK95 here, and we're going to be doing my DVD and Blu-ray collection video this time. So this is pretty much, I wanted to do something more different aside from doing my manga collection and my anime collection videos, because this is a brand new type of video, because this is not just a anime and manga collection video, but I'm doing something regarding of how I'm going to do a video on where I'm showcasing my DVDs and Blu-rays on here. So let's not waste any more time. So let's dive into the video. So let's begin. The first one here I'm going to start off with, I have this DVD that I have right here, which has been into my DVD collection, just to how I've been getting motivated for the DVD and Blu-ray collection here, and that is The Day After Tomorrow. The Day the Earth Stood Still. However, this is the original sci-fi movie on there. However, this DVD has a lot of all new features on here, because this has some of the. However, disc 1 has the audio commentary on here. However, this is a 2-disc DVD set on here, by the way. Here's the disc on here, and that. However, this DVD has pretty much I could find for the commentary, if I'm not mistaken, though, as well. And another movie that I have right here on DVD, which I got this at a thrift store, and this is presented it in widescreen, and that is Too Fast, Too Furious. This is basically the sequel to The Fast and the Furious. I do have The Fast and the Furious somewhere, but I'll show you in just a minute, though. But this one here, I got this on sale because I had to go to a thrift store, because this has the featured commentary with director John Singleton, and this has a lot of more extras on this DVD-based content on here. However, overall, this one also did got a Blu-ray release on here, because I just wanted to give you proof on that as well. And another movie I have right here on DVD, and that is Dr. Dolittle. This is the 1967 movie. However, there was the 1998 Dr. Dolittle with Eddie Murphy on here. But this one, however, is the 1967 movie, which I have already got in my DVD collection, though, because I have done videos like those in the past a while back as well, in case you're wondering, that I had on the Physical Media Video Library series, that's why. And another movie that I got right here on DVD, and I think I got this at a library book sale for only like $1, and that is Starship Troopers. What can I say? I loved this movie. However, this is your typical movie that is released by Sony Home Entertainment, because I never knew that this movie was released by both TriStar Pictures and Touchstone Pictures. However, it is based on the novel by Robert Heinlein. This has some of the special features, such as the additional scenes, the filmmaker's commentary, and there also has the behind-the-scenes footage and documentary and the screen test on here, all on this DVD-based content, because can't get enough Starship Troopers, that's why. And another movie that I have right here on DVD, I think I've watched this movie every Halloween, which I have right here, and that is Monster House. This is from the director Gil Kenan. However, this movie is in association with Relativity Media and Amblin Entertainment, and which is in conjunction with Image Movers on here. However, they use like the same CGI effects that they originally used for other films, such as The Polar Express and Beowulf, as well as Tintin as well. Because I think they also use the effects for other movies like Tintin and The Polar Express and Beowulf as well. Especially Image Movers had a lot to do when they made this movie, though, particularly, as in case you're wondering for that as well. And a world cinema foreign movie that I genuinely love, and I think I got this one here at a library book sale for only $1. Persepolis. What can I say? I loved this movie, because this introduced me to, like, world cinema on here, particularly. When it comes to having foreign films on here, this movie has considered to be the winner at the jury prize at the Cannes Film Festival of 2007 on there. This has a lot of extras on here, this also has the behind the scenes, the animated scene comparisons, and this has some commentary on select scenes by Marjan Satrapi, who is known for the Persepolis graphic novel. And this also has the English dub version on here. Wow, I didn't know that this DVD has the English dub version on here. Yeah, this movie, it has French on the dub on there, but this one I could basically watch it in English, that's why. Another movie that I have right here that I got on DVD, and that is Dragon Slayer, another 80s movie that I have right here on DVD. Yeah, because what can I say? This is your typical Paramount Pictures movie, which is also made in conjunction with Walt Disney Productions on here. Yeah, it's one of those movies that are, it's just what it is as well. And another movie that I have right here on DVD, and I considered it my first Ralph Bakshi film that I loved as well, generously to own in my DVD collection, and that is American Pop. What can I say? This movie is way better than that crap-ass movie Cool World as well. However, this is actually my favorite Ralph Bakshi film on here. Yeah, this is from the director Ralph Bakshi, who is the animation innovator who's known for Fritz the Cat, Heavy Traffic, Lord of the Rings cartoon, and Wizards. And I think he also worked on Fire and Ice as well. Yeah, because it's one of those movies that, particularly like what I like to call it as adult animation movies, like taking an aside, for example, like heavy metal, rock and roll, Fire and Ice, stuff like that as well. Because overall, I'm wondering if American Pop will ever get a Blu-ray release on here. Yeah, because this movie is from the animation innovator who brought you Fritz the Cat and Wizards and Fire and Ice, that's why. And another movie that I have right here, in addition to that as well, that I have here on Blu-ray, and I considered it to be my all-time favorite 80s movies, and that is Heavy Metal. What can I say about Heavy Metal? This is actually one of my all-time favorite movies on here, because they don't make these kinds of adult animated movies from like the 70s to the 80s as much as they thought they were doing, especially for contemporary animation in movies from like the 70s into the 80s as well. This Blu-ray has the feature-length, rough-cut, optional commentary by Carl Macek. There's some deleted scenes, optional commentary, and this has the Imagining Heavy Metal documentary on here, on this Blu-ray release on here. Because what can I say about Heavy Metal? I loved this movie because I always adore this one, because I loved the soundtrack in Heavy Metal. That's why. Because I could put this movie under, this was under my movie recommendations alongside with Rock and Roll, that's why. And another movie that I have right here on Blu-ray that I consider really my favorite from all the Mad Max franchise, and that is The Road Warrior. What can I say about The Road Warrior? Because this is actually my favorite Mad Max movie, in my opinion, because, what can I say? To me, The Road Warrior is my first Mad Max movie I've ever bought on Blu-ray. The other thing I'm missing I need is the first Mad Max movie and Beyond Thunderdome as well. Because I'm still looking for the other two remaining movie ones. Yeah, because Mel Gibson did it first in that movie, though. However, this has a commentary by director George Miller and cinematographer Dean Semler, and this has the introduction by Leonard Maltin. This is a good, proper way to upgrade to the Blu-ray as well. Another movie that I have right here, which is considered my favorites of the 80s, and that is Poltergeist. This is the original movie, not that crap 2015 reboot. No, the original one's a classic, because I love this movie. I mean, pretty soon I might do a movie review on Poltergeist one of these days at one point. And another movie that I genuinely love of all 80s movies, and that is Pink Floyd The Wall. I don't know why that this movie never got a Blu-ray release. I mean, can you imagine if either Kino Lorber Studio Classics or Arrow Video can get a hold of this for a Blu-ray release? That'll be awesome if this movie will ever have a good, proper Blu-ray treatment, because I would love to see for how Kino Lorber should do that as well. Another movie that I have right here on Blu-ray, and this is actually my first one for like $1 at a library book sale, and that is The Last Unicorn. This is the Enchanted edition that I have here on Blu-ray, although I do have the 2007 DVD release right there from Lionsgate. But this one, I think I have a good, proper way to upgrade to the Blu-ray. That's why, because there's a lot of features like the audio commentary and the highlights from the worldwide screening tour with Peter S. Beagle, and this has also some animated storyboards on there for this Blu-ray release. Because this is actually my first Shout Factory release, though. Another movie that I got right here is Blade Runner. I love this movie, because what can I say about Blade Runner? This is actually my favorite 80s sci-fi movie, that's why. And another movie I have is The Outsiders. This is actually a classic favorite from Francis Ford Coppola. This stars Matt Dillon, C. Thomas Howell, Patrick Swayze, Tom Cruise, Emilio Estevez, and Rob Lowe in that one. Yeah, because I love this movie. Because I have read the novel, that's why. Another movie that I have right here, you'll shoot your eye out. A Christmas Story. A heartwarming holiday movie, because I considerably love this movie. Because I think I watch this movie every Christmas. That's why, particularly. From what I have as well. In case you're wondering why I have as well, for this as well. Another movie that I have here is Ghostbusters. This is the classic movie from the 80s, because this is way better than that 2016 god-awful reboot. The Goonies. This is a classic movie that I have right here, because it's from director Richard Donner, because I love this movie. It's very hilarious, like the truffle shuffle scene. Another 80s movie that I like more from Richard Donner, and that is Lady Hawk. This is the Warner Archive Collection release on Blu-ray. I do have the 1997 DVD release on there in a flipper disc. This is a good, proper way to upgrade to the Blu-ray. There is also the Region 2 UK import with the 20th Century Fox logo on that one. The Labyrinth, pretty classic movie with David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly. I love this movie because The Labyrinth is one of my favorite 80s movies, though. Spaceballs. This is a classic Mel Brooks movie, who brought you Blazing Saddles, and this is one of my favorite Mel Brooks movies on there. Ghostbusters 2. This is a good sequel. By far one of my favorite movies on there. Kindergarten Cop, I got this DVD because this is actually a great 90s movie. It's a good way to watch a movie on there. Home Alone. This is actually my favorite movie that I watch every Christmas. It's way better than Home Alone 3, 4, 5, The Holiday Heist, and the Sweet Home Alone. Those sequels sucked. I do love the first one, along with Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, as well. Terminator 2, Judgment Day. This is a good sequel to the first Terminator movie, as well. The next one I have is Aladdin. This is the 2-disc special edition DVD, which is presented in THX certified. I got this DVD a while back. The Sandlot. This is actually my favorite 90s movie on there. Jurassic Park. This is my first movie that I got on DVD a while back in 2003 as well. Another movie I have is Something Wicked This Way Comes. This DVD is presented in both widescreen and full screen on this DVD as well. And the live-action Jungle Book with Jason Scott Lee. I got this DVD as well. The Monster Squad. This is a burn-onto DVD release, though, in case you're wondering as well. Duel. This is the directorial debut from Steven Spielberg as well. The Warriors. This is a classic movie from the 70s as well. Watcher in the Woods, because I have this DVD recently as well. The Shining. This is actually my favorite movie with Jack Nicholson. New Year's Evil. This is basically a thinking man's 80s horror movie on there, in case you're wondering of that as well. And this one I have is a double feature movies. I have is The Land That Time Forgot and The People That Time Forgot. This is like one of those like double feature movies on there. In the Heat of the Night, I have right here, which I've shown you before in my previous videos as well. Napoleon Dynamite. This is actually my favorite movie from 2004. Hey Pedro, are you gonna eat your tots? I love this movie because this is my favorite. Iron Man. This is the first movie from MCU because this is my favorite MCU movie. And another one I have here is The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton. I mean, this is the only MCU movie released by Universal, because they replaced Edward Norton with Mark Ruffalo in The Avengers. Toy Story 2. I have the 2005 DVD release, which is presented in THX certified on here as well. I'm still missing the first one. The Matrix. This is my favorite movie from the 90s, because I love me some Matrix movies on there. Fight Club. This is my favorite Brad Pitt movie from the 90s. It's also presented in THX certified as well. Mortal Kombat! This is my favorite movie. What can I say? Mortal Kombat is way better than that crap sequel, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I love the fight scene between Johnny Cage versus Scorpion, as well as Sonya Blade versus Kano, as well as Liu Kang versus Shang Tsung in that one. I love me some movies, because this is actually my favorite 90s movie based on a video game. Space Jam. What can I say? Great 90s movie from the 90s as well. Flubber, starring Robin Williams. I think I got this a while back at Blockbuster Video, that's why. Mighty Joe Young. This is actually a great movie on there with Bill Paxton and Charlize Theron. Got this on Amazon through Amazon Prime if you're a Prime member. The Iron Giant, an instant classic. This is actually my favorite movie from Brad Bird. However, it's also available on Blu-ray as the Signature Edition. AC/DC No Bold, the Director's Cut. This is the live in concert DVD. I don't get that much concert DVDs as much as I thought I would get some as well. Detroit Rock City. This is my favorite 90s movie because I love this movie. From the director Adam Rifkin as well. The Karate Kid Collection, because I have all 3 of the Karate Kid movies. But I'm not a big fan of the next Karate Kid, because I know it's part of the Karate Kid Collection, that's why. As well. Dirty Dancing. This is actually my favorite movie from the 80s, because I love Dirty Dancing as well. In case you're wondering. I have some more movies right here. Indiana Jones, The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. This is the best Indiana Jones movie in the franchise. I Am Legend. This is my favorite Will Smith movie from 2007. It's actually based off of Last Man on Earth. And, well, Last Man on Earth is Vincent Price. The Omega Man is with Charlton Heston. But I Am Legend is my favorite with Will Smith, by the way. The Last Waltz. This is another movie from Martin Scorsese, which I think this is part of the Martin Scorsese film collection, though. Elf. This is my favorite holiday movie starring Will Ferrell, because I love this movie. The Polar Express. This is a heartwarming holiday movie. One of my all-time favorite holiday movies, that's why. School of Rock with Jack Black. I got this a while back at Blockbuster Video also as well. The Fast and the Furious. This is actually my first Fast and the Furious movie I ever bought on DVD. R.I.P. Paul Walker, because this is how it was before the franchise went downhill after Paul Walker died. That's why. Scrooged with Bill Murray. This is actually Bill Murray's take on A Christmas Carol, one of my all-time favorite holiday movies. Castaway, starring Tom Hanks. This is a instant favorite movie, though, in case you're wondering why. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. This is a classic movie from director Mel Stewart. R.I.P. Gene Wilder, because he is the original Willy Wonka, that's why. And by the way, it's also based on the book by Roald Dahl, that's why. And right here I have is the Western movies on the double feature, or 2-disc set. I have a couple of John Wayne movies like Red River and The Horse Soldiers. Yeah, because I think this is part of these, I guess you have to call it these Walmart double feature 2-disc DVD set DVDs, that's why. I wonder why. Rio Bravo, another movie with Ricky Nelson and Dean Martin, another John Wayne movie. Right here I have on DVD as well. Rooster Cogburn and the Lady. This is the sequel to True Grit, The Fault Wars, the original True Grit movie as well. The Jungle Book. This is the 1967 Disney movie I have here on the DVD and Blu-ray. I do have it on VHS, but this is a good proper way to upgrade to the Blu-ray as well. Boot Hill, my first Terence Hill and Bud Spencer movie, because this is part of the Terence Hill and Bud Spencer movie opus on there, when they started with those spaghetti westerns as well. In case you're wondering why. They Call Me Trinity. This is the famous Trinity movies of all, for what Terence Hill and Bud Spencer had a lot to do for this particularly, in case you're wondering why particularly, of how I wanted to come across for this as well, because I love me some Terence Hill and Bud Spencer movies. Blazing Saddles. This is like my favorite Western comedies that stars Gene Wilder in that movie, because I love this movie. Allegro non troppo. This is actually like a Italian take on Walt Disney's film Fantasia, in case you're wondering why for this one as well. Godzilla. This is actually my favorite 90s guilty pleasures from the 90s, because I love this movie from the 90s as well. And I have some more movies here. Blades of Glory. This is actually my favorite comedy from 2007. Anaconda. This is actually my favorite snake horror film from the 90s, starring Ice Cube, because I love this movie, because I remember seeing this on the Sci-Fi Channel. The Lost World Jurassic Park. This is actually the follow-up to the first Jurassic Park movie. Chasing Amy. This is actually my first Kevin Smith movie under Criterion Collection, because this is Tracer, your mom is a tracer! I love this movie as well. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. This is actually my all-time favorite movie, because it's from the same people that brought you Clerks and Mallrats and Dogma as well. Because every movies that are part of the View Askew universe saga as well. And I have Men in Black. This is the first great movie. And Men in Black 2, because this is the first two movies as well. Way better than Men in Black International. Perfect Storm. I got this DVD because this is part of the Wolfgang Peterson movies, which stars Mark Wahlberg and George Clooney. Jurassic Park 3. This is the third one in the franchise. Alexander. This is the director's cut on DVD, though, as well. Monster. This is a crime drama thriller movie about Eileen Warros, who's played by Charlize Theron, and this also stars Christina Ricci in that movie. Rush Hour 2. This is an excellent comedy film from the 90s with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. 7 Pounds with Will Smith. This is actually an excellent movie from 2007. Kill Bill, Volume 1 and 2. This is my favorite Quentin Tarantino movies on there as well. The Sixth Sense. This is my first M. Night Shyamalan movie with Bruce Willis. I love this movie. The Gray with Liam Neeson. This is a great movie from 2012 or 11 or something, maybe. I don't know. Food War. Fast Food Nation. I have never saw this movie, but it's on my plan on watching list, though. Serenity. However, this movie is to those who should have seen after watching the TV series Firefly. Seabiscuit. I haven't seen this movie, but it's on my plan on watch list. Stephen King's It. This is an excellent mini-series. I love this one, in case you're wondering why as well. Hold on. Okay, we're here with this one there, because I have some TV shows on here that I got right there in this video. I have all 5 seasons, the entire series set of The Incredible Hulk, starring Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno. This is the definitive Hulk series, because, in my opinion, The Incredible Hulk TV series is actually one of my all-time favorite television series when it was based on the comics from Marvel. However, when they made the Incredible Hulk TV series, they changed the name from Bruce to David Banner in that one, because, what can I say, because I never knew about how it's all gotten to the thing of how they made this, because I have reviewed the Incredible Hulk pilot a while back, as well as a redo review of the Incredible Hulk pilot also, because I want to revisit it, that's why. And after the series was canceled, they put out a number of the Incredible Hulk TV movies I have right here. I have is The Incredible Hulk Returns, The Trial of the Incredible Hulk, and The Death of the Incredible Hulk. Which, The Death of the Incredible Hulk, however, is actually the final Incredible Hulk TV movie, which is part of the Incredible Hulk TV movie saga from the 80s. And another TV sitcom I have right here on DVD, which I got here as well, and that is Spaced, the complete series on DVD, which stars Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, which you may know which they are famously known for their movies such as Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, which is a little part of the Simon Pegg and Nick Frost opus as well, in case you're wondering why as well. However, I also have, I got all 5 season sets of the Brady Bunch on DVD. Most of them I got were from eBay. Other ones I got were from that I got for Christmas 2005 or 6. But I also got ones from Target or Barnes & Noble, yeah. Because I had to get all of these as well. However, there is also a complete series set available also as well. And another TV series that I have right here on DVD, which I think I got as well from Barnes & Noble, and that is Planet of the Apes. This is the complete TV series set. The stars Roddy McDowell alongside with Ron Harper and James Naughton. Yeah, that's pretty much how they made the TV series after the final Planet of the Apes movie, Battle for the Planet of the Apes, which is their last one in the original Planet of the Apes movie saga. This has an unaired episode. This was originally aired on CBS back in 1974 as well. Tales from the Crypt. What can I say? Because there's another TV series that I have right here on DVD. I have seasons 5 and season 6. These came in a 2-pack as well. I'm still missing the first 4 remaining season sets. Because I have a feeling I'm almost about to complete Tales from the Crypt. That's why. And another TV series that I love, and I consider it to be my all-time favorite TV series from the 70s, and that is Kung Fu, starring David Carradine. This is actually my favorite series because I think I got these off on eBay a while back as well, because what can I say? In my opinion, Kung Fu is one of my all-time favorite TV shows because I remember seeing episodes of it on TNT before Kung Fu The Legend Continues comes on TNT back in like the early 2000s when I was a kid. I remembered because I remember catching that episode on TNT, if I'm not mistaken, though, because I have basically whatever I came across for that as well, because I never knew of what I could know for the fact as well, because at this point, though, in case you're wondering as well, particularly as what I could know for that as well. Although I have some more TV series which I have right here, because like I was going to show you as well, because I have some more right here. Another ones I have right here, these are the ones that I got here for like $1 each, which I spent about $6 on there at the library book sale back in 2018, and that's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm still missing the first season to this, which I think this completes the entire set on this one as well. However, Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV series did got a hold on. However, for the fact for this as well, Buffy the Vampire Slayer did got a complete series set on DVD as well, which I think is in a box set as well, because I have been buying most of these as well for like, because this was particularly like, I think this was on sale as well, if I'm not mistaken, which I know for the fact for this as well, accordingly as well, if I can remember for that, as how I could know, for the fact for this, of how I wanted to, who basically had to buy these as well, because I have a feeling that I wanted to do this as well. And another TV series that I can generally consider it the best spin-off of the original Kung Fu series from the 90s that I remember growing up watching it on TNT, and that is Kung Fu The Legend Continues. And by the way, these are these bootleggy, burned onto DVD disc ones on there, because these have more episodes on there, so I can binge watch on something. because I had to pick some of my favorite episodes from that set, because I think this has the Christmas episode, A Shaolin Christmas, which I'm guessing that's in Season 4. I'm pretty sure Wonder Why of how I wanted to come by on how I would know for the fact for this as well. Because this, how it all has got to me, though, is, well, to me, I could be all at once. However, Kung Fu The Legend Continues did have Season 1 and 2 on DVD, which I think it's released under Warner Archive Collection as well, because I know for the fact, because, well, the reason is simple, because I just wanted to know of how I can realize I can know for the fact for this as well, as how I can do for more things as well. And I mean, it'll be great for this. I mean, I could imagine if they will ever plan to release a complete series set of Kung Fu The Legend Continues on Blu-ray via Warner Archive. I mean, it would be great if they will ever get a proper Blu-ray release for the that is I could say it's part of under Warner Archive Collection. That's what I could know for the fact for this as well, because that's the thing, though. And at last, I have another one I have here on DVD, which I'm guessing it's the first season I have right here, and that is Tales from the Dark Side. This is another TV series on here, because if you want to talk about horror shows on there, however, this DVD has an audio commentary on the first episode of Tales from the Dark Side by executive producer George A. Romero, who recently worked on Night of the Living Dead, and he also did the original Dawn of the Dead as well, because not the remake from 2005, no, the original 1978 Dawn of the Dead movie as well, in case you're wondering why as well. This all has come into the fact for this as well. And finally, I have some more right here. I do have ones in Region 1, but I have mostly DVDs that are in Region 2 under these, like, what I like to call it, UK imports on there. This one I have right here on DVD. I think this is the special 30th anniversary edition I got, and that is Schoolhouse Rock. However, this DVD has some of the extras on disc 2, which it has the Earn Your Diploma trivia game, top 20 countdown, behind the scenes footage, and this also has the long lost song, The Weather Show, as well. And this has 4 music videos by contemporary artists, and this has the Emmy Awards featurette on this DVD on here, because I got this for Christmas back in 2009. Another series that I generously have right here, and that is Godzilla, the original animated series. This is the Hanna-Barbera series, by the way. However, these ones were released by Sony Wonder, which is in conjunction with Classic Media. These are the only 2 Godzilla cartoon series that are made by Hanna-Barbera Productions on here. However, there was a Volume 3 DVD release of Godzilla animated series, which I think this completes the entire set. But I looked at it on Amazon online. It was particularly costed around like $89 online. Wow, it's pretty expensive, hasn't it? I wonder why. Let's just say I'm hoping if Mill Creek Entertainment or Shout Factory could get a hold, or Warner Archive Collection could get a hold of the original Godzilla animated series, the old 70s Hanna-Barbera series, cartoon series, for a proper DVD release, though. Another one that I considered to have one of my all-time favorite 80s cartoons, this is actually a Canadian series, by the way, and that is The Raccoons. By the way, this is actually one of my all-time favorite 80s cartoons on there. And by the way, this is actually a Region 2 UK import DVD release on here, because I just wanted to know for the fact for this as well is that I just wanted to must say for this is that this DVD comes in a slipcover. However, there are these special features on here, which it has the cast and crew biographies, motion menus, create a scene, be an animator, and this also has the Raccoon-a-Rama DVD ROM features, which it has the animation cells and director's notes. And this also has the exclusive never-before-seen artwork, and this also includes a QuickTime movie line tests, drawing tests of animated sequences, and this also includes your computer wallpaper for your computer desktop, even if you have a desktop computer, though. To me, though, about this as well, this is complete with all the episodes. However, there were versions of this particular series in Region 1 by Morningstar Entertainment, which is in Canada, but the Region 1 set was going out of print. This is still in print, by the way, because this is released by Fabulous Films, which is a home video distributor in the United Kingdom, by the way. I got this under Prime as well. Wow, this is actually my first UK import. Pretty cool, huh? Because I think I got it in the nick of time, though. Another series that I have right here from the 80s, DuckTales. This is Volume 1, by the way, because, however, when they released this, they never include the pilot, the DuckTales pilot, on this DVD set on here. However, it was also available in Volume 2 DVD, which is... For the thing about DuckTales is that they released this on here. This is in a thicker case like this as well, but you have these slim DVD sets like this as well, because, however, there is also the repackaged edition on there with the 3-disc set on there in a repackaged edition, though. Apparently, though, this all has ever come across for this as well. And I do have Volume 3 of DuckTales on DVD, though, because I had to get this. This is only like $1 at a library book sale as well, because this is a 2007 DVD release on there. However, DuckTales Volume 4 is also available on DVD, which I think this completes the entire series set on here. And I think that this is basically what I can know for the fact for this as how, which is part of the Disney Movie Exclusive Club on there, particularly for the fact for this as well, because I just must say for that as well, I still figure a thing that as what I can come across for this as well, in case you're wondering why as well. However, there is a complete DVD set of DuckTales, which it has all 3 volumes of the TV series on DVD, but it also includes the movie, DuckTales the Movie Treasure of the Lost Lamp, which I think it's available in a complete DuckTales Adventure set on here. However, this is the original DuckTales series, not the 2017 reboot. No, this is the other one, if I'm not mistaken, though, particularly. If you ask me as well, particularly. And another 80s cartoon series that I have on DVD. This is going long out of print, by the way. However, the complete series set and the other season sets are also available in Region 2. Count Duckula. This is actually a region. This is all it's been released by. What's the name of that home video company? Capital Entertainment. Yeah, I think this is in conjunction with Fremantle Media. I didn't know that. Yeah. Bless me. However, this one on DVD is that This is particularly of the thing for the fact for this is that this is all it's been released as well. This DVD special features has the interview with Brian Cosgrove, who is the co-founder at Cosgrove Hall, and this has the interview with John Doyle, who is a senior producer artist, and this also has the Restoring Count Duckula split screen test, and this also has the photo gallery, by the way, because this is out of print. This is long out of print, collector's item these days. I got this a while back on Amazon back in 2017 because I just wanted to come by to buy something for a DVD release like this, which is going out of print, collector's item these days, which it does remind me, I really got to get back into the guide to rare out of print DVDs whenever I can do a video of that as well. This is all it's been released for in Region 1 here in Region 1 land, because, however, the other season sets of the remaining sets of Count Duckula are also available on DVD, but it's only in Region 2, which I think it's in the United Kingdom as well, in case you're wondering as well. And another cartoon series from the 90s that I have right here, Darkwing Duck, Let's Get Dangerous. This is actually one of my second favorite 90s cartoons on here. This show was part of the Disney Afternoon. However, when they released these on DVD, oh, by the way, Volume 1 DVD box was missing. Pretty soon I will make a custom DVD box art on here, which I'm thinking this should cover that as well. Whenever I can find some material to make a custom DVD box art as well, because I have a feeling, which I got some ideas for that as well. Walt Disney Home Entertainment has only released the first 2 volumes on DVD, which is all that has been released. Like, what the hell? Like they never bother finishing the entire series set on DVD. However, the full entire series is on Disney Plus, though, in case you're wondering. But, however, there is also a complete series set, which is on these burned onto DVD discs, where they slap it with a TV logo, which is basically includes the band episode, which is Malice's Restaurant. Yeah, I think that's the band episode, which is like too dark, very episode-like as well, too frightening for younger viewers as well. And another 90s cartoon series that I have right here on DVD, and I think this is the one that I have right here on DVD, and that is Godzilla, the series. This is the 1998 Godzilla cartoon series. And for those who have seen the movie, there is the animated series of Godzilla. However, the Monster Wars trilogy of Godzilla DVD, it's a 3-part episode on here, in case you're wondering as well. And this also has some newer episodes on this DVD, like What Dreams May Come, Bird of Paradise, and Deadlock, which are these episodes. However, there is a complete series set of Godzilla the series, which I think is available under Mill Creek Entertainment, in case you're wondering, if I'm not mistaken as well. Just so you know for that as well. And at last, I got some DVDs that I have are right here that I was going to show you. These are the DVDs before we got a complete series set, and that is one of the best cartoons that were on Cartoon Network that I remember during my childhood, and that is Ed, Edd, and Eddy. Yeah, because what can I say? However, they released this. This is actually the like Volume 1 of Ed, Edd, and Eddy on DVD. This is actually my first Ed, Edd, and Eddy DVD I have ever bought. Because I think I looked for this everywhere. I looked for it at Target. They don't have it. I looked for it at Toys R Us. They don't have it. But then I looked everywhere to find it. But then what came across to this? And it turns out I found it at Walmart. You know, Walmart may have it. But I had to buy this for the novelty of it as well, particularly. And they're just basically like compilation DVD volumes with taking episodes from Seasons 1 and Season 2 in the mix as well. However, for Volume 2 of Ed, Edd, and Eddy on DVD, like, there's some episodes from Season 3 and Season 4, like, If It Smells Like an Ed, Take This Ed and Shove It. And there's also the episode A Case of Ed and One Size Fits Ed. They're just basically episodes from, well, how many episodes on there? 2. They're basically episodes from Season 3 and Season 4 of Ed, Edd, and Eddy on here. Because this how it has come across for this as well, because this is before they put out the season sets of Ed, Edd, and Eddy on DVD as well, because this is how I have what I come across for this as well, because I just wanted to know for the fact for this of how I can come by on all for that as well, in case you're wondering as well, because however, back in 2007, they only gave out the first 2 season sets of Ed, Edd, and Eddy, which is all it's been released. But this wasn't long until I got the word that Ed, Edd, and Eddy finally got a complete series set on there for the very first time as well. In case you're wondering why as well, because I just wanted to know for the fact for this. In case you're wondering as how I can know for that as well. Well, this is all has gotten to my point for that as well, because I just wanted to know for that. And on top of this, you know for that. You know this. You have all for that as well. As in case you're wondering as well, because I just wanted to know of how I have basically wanted to come by on how I wanted to showcasing these I have, because you know this. You know the fact for this of how I wanted to come by on how I can come across for that as well. And I still say for how I really wanted to come by on how you can learn for the fact for this as well, because this all has, I have that as well. However, I do have some other movies that I was going to show you that I have as well. Another movies that I have, I got are also right here. I have is Big Fish. I got this DVD for $1 at a library book sale a while back. This is directed by Tim Burton, by the way, because I had to get this one. Because I remember seeing a DVD of this at Target as well, in case you're wondering as well, for that. And of course, the Simpsons movie. This is how they made this movie, because despite that The Simpsons was airing on TV forever as well, same with Family Guy as well, of how you wanted to know for the fact. However, this DVD has the director's commentary, special stuff, a lot of trailers, and some deleted scenes, and an alternate ending. And it's pretty good for the 2 different commentaries, especially for a movie like this. By the way, this is in widescreen, by the way, as well. And at last, another movie that I have right here. This is the widescreen edition on DVD, and that is the day after tomorrow. I got this DVD though as well because I must say for that particularly because I never knew that this is presented in widescreen. This is pretty good for the commentary from director and co-writer Roland Emmerich and producer Mark Gordon on there, and this has the full-length audio commentary by co-writer Jeffrey Nachmanoff and director of photography Uli Steiger, whatever you pronounce the name, editor David Brenner, and production designer Barry Cussid. And this has the audio anatomy interactive sound demo, and there's some deleted scenes on here. And on the DVD-ROM features on there, this also includes over an hour of exclusive making of footage on this DVD-based content as well, because I just wanted to know of how I wanted to give in the facts of this as how I wanted to come by on this as well. I do have some more DVDs on here I have. This one here I got on DVD is The Incredible Adventures of Wallace and Gromit. I have right here on DVD though, because this DVD has A Grand Day Out, The Wrong Trousers, and A Close Shave. There's basically as a collection of these 3 short films, which this also has a running commentary on 3 films by Nick Park, who works at with Aardman, and this has the introduction by Nick Park on here, and also his creative team also. And this has over 30 minutes of behind-the-scenes footage on here, and this also includes the Wallace and Gromit scrapbook, which includes the blueprints of their innovations and photo gallery. And this has some trailers, bios, and this also includes Nick Park's early works, there's a lot more cool stuff on here, all on this DVD-based content, like for this release I have on there as well, because this has got to me as well. Oh, by the way, I got this DVD a while back at Barnes & Noble, because, I mean, I used to have this on VHS a while back. I mean, if you watch it on the VHS, though, it plays in a wrong, confusing kind of thing. Like, it starts what it plays as The Wrong Trousers, and then followed by A Grand Day Out, and then Close Shave. However, on this DVD, I think this is a good, proper way as well. However, there was a 3 VHS set of Wallace and Gromit, like A Grand Day Out, Wrong Trousers, and A Close Shave, which I think they were on VHS by CBS Fox Video in conjunction with BBC Video as well. Excuse me. However, this DVD release is released by Warner Home Video in conjunction with BBC Video, which they are recently known for releasing DVDs of Doctor Who, if I'm not mistaken, though, and as well as other ones as well, because I just wanted to come by for this as well, because this at all has gotten to the point out as well, in case you're wondering as of how you would know for the fact for this as well, because you know this as well. And another movie that I have right here is The Sound of Music. This is digitally mastered and THX certified, which I got this DVD a while back at Target as well. This movie has the running commentary by Robert Wise on here, and this movie stars Julie Andrews, who's recently known for Mary Poppins, and Christopher Plummer in this movie. I got this DVD a while back at Target as well. Pretty much as well, in case you're wondering why as well. And another movies I have that I got right here that I was going to show you as well, and that is Remember the Titans. This is a groundbreaking movies, which I consider to be one of my favorite movies on here, from director Boaz Yankin. Yeah, this is actually my favorite movie with Denzel Washington, because this is my favorite movie. I got this for a $1 at a library book sale. And this is actually a former library copy, by the way. Yeah, this movie stars Academy Award winner Denzel Washington, who is known for The Hurricane and Training Day, because this is actually the best movie from what I generously enjoy. I mean, I remember watching this movie during movie day back in my high school days as well, because when I was a freshman back in high school, but when I saw this movie, and I'm like, this movie's pretty good, because I really enjoyed this. I might as well do a movie review on Remember the Titans a while back. Or pretty soon, I meant. Yeah. I might do a movie review on that as well, because it's a good movie, particularly. And the bottom line is this as well. And another movies I have right here. That's pretty much I got as well. Let me see if I have some more as well. Hold on, because I got some more movies. If I'm not mistaken, though, as well, because you know this. You know these movies as well. I got some more right here. I forgot to show you before I can finish off the video on there. Another movie I have right here is Batman Begins. This is a decent movie from Christopher Nolan. But by the way, this is a burned onto DVD disc thing instead of an actual cover. I'll probably pick it up on Blu-ray one point as soon as I can as well. And another one of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy that I have right here, that I was going to show you, that I have here, and that is Spider-Man. This is the full-screen special edition DVD. However, disc 2 on the DVD has some of the special features on here. And however, disc 1, this is presented it in full screen, and there's a lot of commentaries on here. And this also has the DVD-ROM comic feature comparison. Record your own commentary, and this has the countdown to Spider-Man 2 web links on here. And this has 2 different music videos on here. This DVD is pretty good for the commentary as well, if I'm not mistaken, though, as well, because, however, there's a lot more on this DVD-based content as well. There's only 28 chapter scene selections for the DVD release, like Spider-Man as well. Yeah. Yeah, I love this movie, because I think this is part of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy as well. Because I'm still missing Spider-Man 2, which pretty soon I will pick up Spider-Man 2 at one point as well. And at last, another one that I have right here on DVD that I'm going to show you, and that is Spider-Man 3. This is the third of the Sam Raimi trilogy. This has some more special features on disc 2, such as Grains of Sand building Sandman, on location in New York and Cleveland, Inside the Editing Room and Science of Sound, 3 stunt featurettes, Covered in Black, Creating Venom, Reimagining the Goblin, and there's a lot more on this DVD-based content on here for the movie, like Spider-Man 3. And this one has some filmmaker and cast commentaries, bloopers, Sound Patrol music video, and photo galleries on disc 1 as well. However, this isn't a slipcover, though. Yeah, this has 6 hours of special features on this DVD-based content as well. Man, I didn't know that as well, considering the fact for this as well, because I just wanted to come by for that as how I wanted. Considering the fact for this as how I wanted to come by on movies like this as well. Let me see what other movies I have right here. Another movie that I have right here, which is also a former library copy when I got this at a book sale, and that is August Rush. This is directed by Kristen Sheridan This movie stars Freddie Highmore, Kerry Russell, John Rhys Meyers, Terrence Howard, and Robin Williams. R.I.P. Robin Williams. That's what I'm going to say. This movie has both the widescreen and the full screen format for a movie like this as well. However, it's available on the Blu-ray, in case you're wondering as well. Well, so that's going to be it for my DVD and Blu-ray collection video here for today, you guys. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's what I'm going to say for this one, because, wow, this is the very first time I wanted to do, like, a typical overview kind of video like I'm doing as well, because I haven't thought of doing a video like this before, because I never knew that particularly of what I wanted to do this. I have, like, how many stacks of DVDs and Blu-rays I have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 stacks. I got, like, 9 stacks of DVDs and Blu-rays that I'm going to be showcasing, because I just wanted to do a video like this as well, particularly if you ask me for that as well. In case you want to know for that as well, of how I wanted to do for a video like this as well, in case you're wondering as well. Because that is the reason why I've been doing a video like this, because I'm started getting into the Blu-rays now. Everything from world cinema to cult classics, indie movies, universe films, spaghetti westerns, samurai flicks, other good ones as well, because that's how I'm getting, especially from specific titles from home videos like Arrow Video, Criterion, Shout Factory, Mill Creek, Kino Lorber, Studio Classics, as well as Warner Archive Collection, also, in case you're wondering as well. Help subscribe for more content if you want to check out my channel, because I've been doing the DVDs and Blu-rays now, because that's why I'm starting getting into the Blu-rays and DVDs now, that's why. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below in this video if you like as well. Be sure to smack the like button if you enjoyed the video, and also smack the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified also as well for more latest updates, just to keep you notified. And that's all I have what I got for today. Wow, because I wanted to do a video like this because I wanted to showcase my DVDs and Blu-ray collections, which is a lot more different aside from collecting manga and anime as well. Because I have different types of hobbies with the whole, because I'm doing it in a whole leaps and bounds kind of thing, that's why. This is Rurouni K95 saying thank you for watching my video, and I'm glad you liked it. I hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Hope you have a great day. This is Rurouni K95 signing off. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you soon for more videos. Take care. Bye.